Thank you for coming to KSHB.com and checking out the weather blog. Well, kind of an interesting day in Kansas City as a storm system moves out of Oklahoma and into Missouri. Now, as we look to the north here on the Saturday morning as I'm recording this, there's been some breaks in the overcast in these lower clouds. But when you go over to the legends, look at that, it's drizzling. It's socked in with a low overcast and dense fog, really very, very odd. So why is this happening? Well, the storm system is evolving here, and a surface low is centered right near Kansas City, just to the east of Kansas City. And what it's doing is pulling in warm air into the city limits around it. Where it is warmer in the 50s, you don't have the low clouds and fog. But just off to the west, from the Legends, Olathe westward, it's socked in with drizzle as temperatures there are in the 40s. Now, it's going to take several hours for this warm sector, low pressure area to move off. You can see 55 at KCI downtown, 48 in Olathe, 49 in St. Joseph, 42 in Maryville. It's a wedge of warm air right near Kansas City and off to the east. This wedge of warm air will gradually move off to the east. And we'll see if Olathe can get up into the 50s, but they're in the colder air now. But this warm air will kind of oscillate around, and then when the surface low moves off later on this afternoon, we'll all get into the 40s and maybe some fog as well. Pretty good storm system. Boy, I'll tell you what, it really, everywhere within sight of this map, especially Iowa, Missouri, westward, Oklahoma, Texas, really needs the rain. And this storm, pretty strong, but the rain areas were broken. There were areas that got hit, other areas that got missed. In our local area, classic situation on how the storm has been. 1 to 4 inches of rain there northwest of Topeka, near Bellevue, almost 4 inches of rain, and 1/2 to 2 inches of rain east of Kansas City. But in the Kansas City area, especially from Johnson and Jackson County southward, a trace to 2/10 of an inch of rain. In the city limits, it's been about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, but there's been spots, especially from Lee Summit to near Liberty, that had possibly 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. We need widespread rain in the city. We are still waiting for that. Luckily, many areas around us that also needed the rain got it as well. So as we look at Weather Track radar, there's the storm. You can see it spinning there in southwest Missouri. There are areas of rain rotating around it. Great rain falling in northwest Missouri, right near Topeka, but it's moving west-northwest. It's not heading towards the Kansas City area because it's rotating around a storm. However, as we zoom into the Kansas City area, look at this. We've got some downpours and areas of showers forming. Again, not widespread. Some locations will get a piddly amount of rain. Others could get some really nice soaking rain as these bands of showers rotate around the main storm. And this is going to be the case through much of the rest of the morning and into the afternoon before the whole storm pulls away. So hopefully your yard or farm will get what it needs. Now, if you don't get what you need with this storm, there are others. There are 2 more to discuss. Now, tomorrow morning, it's going to be cloudy, maybe a little fog, temperatures in the 40s, but it'll be dry. The storm will be gone. But we're going to turn our attention out into central and western Kansas. There's another storm. It's not very big, but it seems to be targeting Kansas and maybe our area. We may have a little sun tomorrow afternoon as temperatures get up into the 50s, but look at this thing. It comes right in tomorrow night and into Monday morning. This would be great. Could even be some heavier thunderstorms there around Wichita. And for us, could be a wet Monday morning rush hour, which may slow the rush hour down, but it's good news. We need every single drop of rain we can get. And as we go through the day, this rain will move off. Hopefully a nice 1/4 to 1 inch of rain out of this. Maybe a little more if we can get really maximize. And we're not expecting any severe weather with the next storm. So the forecast, as we go through the afternoon, scattered showers exiting later on this afternoon and evening. Headed out to the Power and Light District tonight or to a watch party for the Jayhawks. It's going to be nice. Temperatures falling into the 40s. It'll be cloudy, a little cool, but no major rain this evening. On the 7-day, there's that chance of rain today and then again Sunday night and into Monday, and then another chance Wednesday and Thursday. It's cool. It's a little damp out there. We need this. We have had plenty of windy, warm, dry days, and every drop counts at this point. Almost 7.5 inches below average since October 7th. So, yes, we need the rain. Have a great rest of your weekend.